Rock 100.5. Bailey, there's Southside, and there's Brandy. Or did you do Nate's? Ted Jenkin, Auction Financial. Thanks for the scratch-off tickets.
Did you win anything?
I got a ticket, and I got $2.
I got $9.
$9?
Well, 5 on one, 4 on another. How's it going?
That's all right. But last night, thanks to Antonio Gates, who was on your fantasy football team, so Ted and I played each other in the show's fantasy league. And I called him yesterday, and I said, I hope to God you beat me, because I was beating him by 2 points going into last night, knowing that I was going to lose because he had Antonio Brown and Gates. But I had Antonio Gates in another league, which I'd already won, but I had him in my big DraftKings league, the $7 entry fee, $1 million prize pool. And I needed Antonio Gates to have a good game. 92 yards, I forget how many receptions, 2 touchdowns.
So did you win a mill?
No, I finished 82nd place out of 8,200 people.
It's not bad. Top 100?
Like $60. So that's pretty good. So now I'm ahead for the year, thanks to Ted Jenkin beating me.
I'm going to dominate the league now that Antonio Gates is back.
Yeah, he's going to be. He's fresh.
He's fresh.
Quarter of a way.
He's good for 20 points a game.
Yeah,
I got Todd Gurley. You people better beware too. I mean, I got him.
I agree with that, sir.
That's an injury coming.
You think?
Yeah.
Right. I agree with that one too.
God.
5 lies retailers tell. Go ahead, Ted. What do you got?
Well, look, we like people making people money, but we also like to save them money. And I find that when people go to retailers, they can often get ripped off by not seeing the tricks that they trap you into when they go to the store. The first one here is the old going out of business sale. There are lots of stores that I see up and down just Roswell Road that say we are going out of business, up to 70% off everything in the store. That's one of the biggest lies that retailers tell.
See that hole in my cheek? Yeah. That's the hook that gets me every single. Oh, dude,
I bet your cheap butt loves that.
Oh, dude, I fall for that every single time.
Bailey hook, cheapy.
It's not always bad, though, right?
It's not always bad, but the stores aren't always going out of business. Have you ever noticed that store that's on the side of the road that's been going out of business for 2 years?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that sale saved them. That's what it was.
They're usually rug stores.
Rug stores are infamous for that.
I was going to say.
Here's the key. The key not to get ripped off. Steve, they say up to 70% off. That doesn't mean that everything in the store is 70% off. That just means that it's up to 70% off.
So some things are like 10%.
It could be.
Okay.
Or some things are not on sale at all. It just says that there are some things up to 70% off. But what it does, it gets you in the store. Once you're in the store,
they get you.
You're ready to buy something, and that's where they get you.
You know who's really good at doing that is Men's Warehouse. They always have fantastic deals, buy one, get one, and they really have the best salespeople. And you get in there, and they're really, really good.
Yeah,
and I'll walk out of there. I've got like 5 suits at home. Ask me the last time I wore a suit.
When's the last time I wore a suit?
I don't remember. I never wear suits.
Do they fit? I mean, do they...
Oh, they look nice.
So they look nice. So the problem with you is you're just not wearing it.
I'm not wearing it at all, but they got great salespeople, and the sales are so perfect.
You got to like buy one, get ones, though. Those are always good.
BOGOs? Sometimes they're good if you need it. You know, buy one, get one free is no good if you don't need it.
I'm a sucker for Publix in the water. That bottle of water.
Buy 2, get 1.
Damn right. I walk out with 3 cases. I mean, I have Amanda carry them, but it's awesome.
You got Dasani stacked up in your garage waiting for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, start a world war. I'm ready.
All right, what else you got?
Well, the second one on here is where they say satisfaction guaranteed, or the old money back guarantee.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic trap because, first of all, what does satisfaction guaranteed mean anyway?
Your personal satisfaction?
Well, that could be. But I'm just saying, on the side of the box, it may say satisfaction guarantee, but it may not mean anything. What are you going to say if you're not satisfied? Are you going to send it back? In fact, infomercials are great at this by saying, we'll give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, but by the time the stuff gets to your house and you wait 2 weeks to open it up, then another 2 weeks to actually use the product, you're 30 days into the 60-day money-back guarantee. Most people never return it when there's that guarantee, but it makes you feel good.
And have you ever noticed, usually they do the money-back guarantee on the infomercials with things that are extremely heavy, like a Bowflex.
Yes.
Because I want that delivered to my house, and then I want to spend all weekend putting it together, and then I don't want to be satisfied, so I want to take the damn thing apart and ship it back, versus putting it online on Craigslist and say, OBO, or best offer, Pickup necessary.
Dude, that is so awesome. You did that, didn't you?
No, I never fell for that. I mean, a lot of these things Ted's talking about, I'm pretty good with.
I have the Bowflex, and I'd like to sell it even here today. I built it, and I've only used it one time.
Yeah, well, and in 60 days, you don't always know if the product's going to work for you anyway. But what it does is it gets over that idea of buyer's remorse right away. Well, if I don't really like this, then I don't actually have to buy it. But once you buy it, guess what? You're generally not going to return it. And notice that shipping and handling is the way a lot of those infomercial companies make money. There's big margins in shipping and handling, believe it or not.
All right, next one. Five lies retailers tell. Ted
the
Jenkin,
third one on here,
Financial.
Jason, is that we will not be undersold. We will not be undersold. What does that mean anyway to somebody who comes in there? That means that you think you're getting a price match guarantee, right? That we will not be undersold, that whatever price is out there, that company will match it for you. But that's not necessarily true. There are some companies that say we will match any deal that's out there. Some companies just say we won't be undersold. So that gets you in the store. Doesn't mean anything.
Won't be undersold.
What are you having a problem with?
I'm just trying to grasp it.
Well, let's say they have a TV that's on sale for $399, and they say on that TV we will not be undersold, not by anybody in town. Now that might mean to you that if you can get a TV across the street at another department
for
store,
$389.
That's right. That company will match that, but that's not necessarily true. You have to hear the words price match guarantee, not we will be undersold.
And even with the price matches, a lot of times you have to, there's fine print where they won't match it like on Amazon or online prices. You would have to bring in an actual weekly a paper ad or something that's tangible in the store that you could go and purchase because they know that you want it here and now versus waiting 2 days for that's if you have Amazon Prime for it to be shipped to your house.
You know way too much about this.
Oh, I could be Ted's intern. I'm totally up to speed on this.
They are master marketers. You don't even know what's happening to you, and then all of a sudden you buy a bunch of stuff.
I took a course on this in college, so a lot of the stuff that's up to and that stuff. It's I learned at a young age.
What is it called? Marketing rug pulls.
It's marketing strategies. It's
strategy. I like the I won't be undersold. A lot of people use that.
You cater to these.
It's BS now.
You cater to the psyche of the shopper who wants to spend money and come home with something tangible to use. Mm-hmm. And you as long as you get them in the store, it's like a vampire. You get them in the store, you invite them into your house, they'll never leave if you're a good salesperson. If you're a crappy salesperson, they're going to leave. And then that goes into customer service.
Now, number 4 on here is either you hear the term it's free or zero money down. Zero money down or it's free is a great way to get you in the door. It's like saying you get free jalapeno poppers with your first couple of cocktails, something like that.
Who wouldn't go for that?
What's wrong with that?
I love that.
What's wrong with that?
And poppers.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but that's the idea of marketing. Free appetizers, or if you're going into a store, they may say that, the first month that you buy this service, it's free, right? Or a free trial offer is a great example of that. That free trial offer is going to last 30 days. You put a credit card on file, and then in the second or third month, they start banging your credit card until you're a year into it, and you realize, what am I paying $12.99 a month for this stuff?
Or you get caught up in the 12-month subscription at a certain price, and then forget about it in the 13th month. And especially if you're paying auto pay like on your credit card, you don't realize you're being charged $15 more a month. And then 6 months later, you try to get retro pay, and they're like, go screw yourself. You're in a contract. You can't do anything. So that's another little tricky trick.
That is a good tricky trick.
That's a good one.
Zero money down is big because that makes you think you just go in there, you don't spend any money, but the payments will come.
Yeah, I just fought that one. And won, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah. They ain't beating this guy.
No. Bailey gets screwed over every day of his life, but then he fights the good fight and wins. He just gets loud.
I get the worst. You got to ask Rachel next time he's here. I get, wherever I go, the worst customer service.
Don't even go to dinner with him.
And it's not my fault. I swear to God. I'm the first person to point the finger at myself. I don't know what it is about me.
A black cloud.
It's just, little things. Hey, I don't want tomatoes on my salad. No tomatoes, onions, peppers. They'll bring tomatoes every single time. No one listens to me.
Hey, can I have a glass of water? They'll bring him Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
I've seen it
everywhere. And Steve's seen it. He's been there firsthand. It's horrible.
I've seen it.
Well, this is part of being smart with your money, though. You bring in $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year. Marketers are very smart. Their idea is to be like Las Vegas. They're trying to extract your money as quickly as possible from you. So these terms are important because we buy often on impulse, on emotion, and this kind of language is sort of what traps you in to take the money out of your pocket.
You know what gets me is those damn Kohl's bucks. I swear to God, Mr. Kohl's, You are a genius because you go and you spend $50, you get $10 back. So the other day, for example, I spent $47 and I was cashing out and I was like, well, do I get my Kohl's bucks? He's like, no, you're $3 short. So I went back and I bought a pair of Halloween socks because that's what I need.
Oh, they're necessary.
For $2.99. So it brought me a little bit over $50. So I could get a $10 Kohl's bucks. But when you think about it in actuality, I could have saved $3 versus saving $7 just to go spend probably $50 more. That makes sense? Follow me? When I go back. But the idea of walking out with my Kohl's bucks, and then they get like, if you go into like Coupon Sherpa, 20% off, 15% off. Then it's like $10 off, $10 off. And then you see on the screen, you just saved $78.64. I'm like, I'm the man. But I just spent $80.
That's right.
Stuff I bought a bunch of Halloween socks. I didn't need the Halloween
That's
socks.
why I like to just go places and buy full price and just get it over with.
Nah, you gotta fight the man. I fight the man. What's the fifth
Well,
one?
let me give you the last one here, which is that they'll say that the best merchandise is in the front. So you'll often see whether it's a grocery store or it's a department store, especially in the mall, they'll put the newest, freshest merchandise right up in the front and tell you this is the best stuff. When in reality, all the clearance racks, all the sales are going to be harder to find, but they're going to be in the middle or the back of the store. So don't get, like fall season is here. All the fall stuff is going to be right in the front of the store.
Oh, I know.
You want to walk to the back, and even if you can find one or two items, that's how you beat the retailers at their own game.
DSW, I know for a fact all the good deals are in the back.
All the shoes?
All the shoes, they'll have like one or two pairs left in a certain type, and they're half price.
So I've already bought most of my Christmas prizes already, and what I do is I give it to the family, and I said, well, this is to get you ready for summer. And it's all the last year's styles for summer stuff.
So you hand them things they can't even wear?
Well, no, they'll grow into it.
Here's something
they'll grow into it?
Like the kids, you can say you'll grow into it.
Here's a size 8 shoe. I know you wear a 6, but you'll wear this soon.
Well, because that's the only one that was on sale. That was cool.
Oh, my God.
So, like, Caleb's got a really cool pair of Fila's that he'll grow into in 2 years. Remember Fila's, the cool
Fingers
high.
crossed will grow into him.
I remember, not only will it probably not be in style then, but, that's great. What if his little foot never gets past 8.5?
Littlefoot, he's got an 11 size shoe. He's got bigger feet than I do.
Well, that's why he's spending so much time in the bathroom.
Ted Jenkin, Auction Financial, outside of this fantastic advice, on a more serious note, this is where you go and you invest your money with Ted. We all have done it, me and Steve.
My parents have.
From the low end to the very high end. I know
true.
Guys that have 7 figures that are looking to make more money, they take it to Ted Jenkin and Auction Financial. That's what he does. He makes you money. How can people find you, Ted?
Well, you take these savings, you open up a Roth IRA, or now we're coming towards the end of the year. It's time to save money in taxes. Go to oxygenfinancial.net. Get my free guide on 10 ways to save money on taxes before the end of 2015.
And go in there, Alpharetta office and or the Buckhead office, and sit down with Ted or some of the fine folks that work there at Auction Financial.
Have some oxygen while you're there.
Mind be blown.
Oh, yeah.
Mind be blown of what you can actually do with your money. All right, Ted, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate
You got
it. All right, got some phone calls to get to.